Classic Truck Rescue. Today on Classic Truck Rescue, I'm going to revive an old project. I started a series of videos on this truck a very long time ago, and it's time to revive it. Oh, I can just see a couple of people saying, oh, you should be working on your building that's right over there. I should, and I will tomorrow, but today I'm pulling this thing out, cleaning it up, and getting to work on getting it built. I needed a place where I could work indoors. You haven't seen it yet, you will soon, and I've got that now. And no, it's not my building, because I just have to have a dry, clean place to work. So I have that now. Going back to work on this. I've already done 2 videos on it. I will include the playlist in the description. I already removed the front clip and removed the bed. They're just sitting on there. I'm going to yank it over to the cleanup zone, get her cleaned up, because even though I'm taking it completely apart down to the frame, you might as well clean all the parts while you got them in one hunk. I have a lot of replacement body parts that I'm going to be putting on this truck. Some of the old parts will be good for patch panels for other people. There's no point in not getting them all cleaned up while it's in one lump. So I'll get her drug out, get her cleaned up, get the front clip and bed back off of it, and then I'm going to remove the cab. Did find some issues with the cab that I'll show you along the way. I found a lot of issues with this truck, frankly, which is one of the reasons it's still here, but we're going to do it. I've got more parts now and a better inventory of stuff to use on it, and we'll take a look at it. I stopped keeping it in the bushes a long time ago. The last time it was parked on grass, the grass was wet, and I fired it up to move it over here, and something wasn't pickles in 4-wheel drive land. But before you go pulling transfer cases and axles apart, you have to have a nice, dry, clean place to do that, and I do now, thank you Lord. Let's get back to work on this. I'm going to put up 1 video every week on this truck. By the time you see this, you've seen my series on the redneck deck. I'm still going to be uploading videos that were shot a long time ago while I'm working on my building. I will be working on my building tomorrow, and I'll do an update on that. Also have my nice coat on. I had somebody talking about me always wearing rags when I work. Well, when I was a youngin', my mom always made me get out of my nice clothes when I got home from school. She said, take your good clothes off and put your play clothes on. So my jackets that are tore up and everything, I wear those because I'm playing in them and not my Sunday go to meeting stuff. I hope that makes sense. I have another build that I'm doing along with this. They're going to be simultaneous. Each one of those series is going to be a weekly video. I said I was going to do this a while back, and I haven't done it, but at that time I told you I had 3 trucks to build. Well, I picked off the easiest one first. The first one I just had to get everything lumped up and put together in a package, although it was a pretty decent looking package when it left, and down the road motors to its new home. That's done. Now I can focus on these 2, and I'm gonna have a little fun with it. I think you'll enjoy watching it. And this truck right here, if you have a 55 through 59 Chevy Stepside pickup, even if it's not a Napco, you can learn everything about how to completely disassemble this truck, fix problems that are common to this body style, and I'll be covering every system and show you exactly how they did it when it was new. That could be valuable information for some people. So go look up the series on this and you'll see how I took the whole front clip off in one piece and the bed off, and there are some shortcuts in there that'll save you a lot of time and maybe a busted knuckle, and have fun watching it. Anyway, I went to move it out from where it was parked before, and it was 1 tire fire on the back, and I moved the shifter around for its transfer case, played with the hubs and everything. I could not get it to lock into 4-wheel drive, but we'll go find out. You know, that'll be fun. It's like a mystery that we have to solve. Annabella, you ready to fix this old 59 Chevy Apache Napco 4-wheel drive up and return it to its former glory? Because I am. Thanks for watching. You need to go in. Are you cold? Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. So like I said, before I take it apart or take off the front clip in the bed, I'm going to go ahead and clean everything up so I don't have a bunch of mossy parts laying around. Okay, so she's all cleaned up. We lost a little paint weight along the way, but that's okay because this one's getting painted green. The next step in this episode is to remove the front clip, which I've already shown. There'll be links in the description for the first 2 episodes on this video series where I completely removed the front clip except for the hood because I wanted to keep the engine covered. We're replacing the engine, but there's no point in letting things get ruined that don't need to be ruined. And I also removed the bed. But that said, there's still a certain procedure to disassembling the front clip and disassembling the bed, which we will get into in the next videos. And we'll do that inside my new special spot that you haven't seen yet. If you want to see how I got to where I'm at, where I can remove these big sections of body in one chunk, watch the first 2 episodes of this series. The links will be in the description to this video. And this is best done with 2 people, but frankly, most of these parts are getting replaced, and the ones that aren't getting replaced need some work done to them. I'll be careful with it. But yeah, definitely you want to, if you got it. This truck, I'm not making this up either. Whoever sold this truck to my customer really kind of hodgepodged it together, but no worries, it's a complete resto, so we'll address everything. I left the hood attached. Oh, but I did remove the hood springs, as you will see in the next video. Also, we're going to go ahead and leave this here for a minute because I'm going to go ahead and pressure wash all the rest of this stuff while I'm here. Right now, I need to figure out how I'm going to hold this hood up. The hood hinges on 58 and 59 Chevy and GMC pickups the spring goes from the hood hinge to the inner fender, and since I was removing the inner fender as part of the front clip, I removed the hood springs. We'll find a temporary hood spring delete compensator unit around here. Hood latch still works. I like it. Okay. See, normally there'd be a guy over there grabbing it like this. But right now all you got is me. I'm all you got. You can do it if you be careful. It's all possible if you're careful. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put that hood back down. Well, that's a pretty good restart to this project. This time we're going to go ahead and do weekly updates on it. I'm going to get her done. It looks to me like we need to do some more pressure washing. I'm going to go ahead and pull the hood off of it. In the next episode, I'll show you A to B how I remove the cabs on 55 to 59 Chevy and GMC trucks, and they're all basically the same. A lot of people know how to do this stuff, a lot of people don't, and my goal for this series on this truck is not only to make one individual extremely happy that he bet on the right horse, but also to enable people that buy a 55 to 59 Chevy or GMC truck to have a video resource to go to where I'll show you every nut and bolt, taking her apart, and every nut and bolt putting her back together. And I'm kind of excited about it. Things have been going a lot better this year. I have a lot better attitude and I'm getting a lot done. You haven't seen it all, but you will. Thanks for watching, folks. Peace out.